Good evening, everyone. I'll call to order the regular meeting of the City Council of the City of East Ridge, November 13th, 2025. I'd like to invite Robert Jones, come forward, provide our invocation, and lead us in our pledge. If everyone stand, if able.
Let's pray. Father in heaven, before we start this meeting, we want to begin with thanksgiving. During this meeting, we will discuss many things and make many decisions, but we never want to lose sight of our thankfulness and our gratefulness to you. Lord, thank you for your faithfulness and provision in our lives. Thank you for each person in this meeting and the unique talents and perspectives they bring. We thank you for the opportunity to gather together and work towards a common goal. Lord, we ask for your wisdom during tonight's meeting. We acknowledge that we need your wisdom and insights and welcome your presence here among us. Lord, guide us in our discussions and our decisions. Help us to seek what is best for all involved. Lord, we trust in your perfect wisdom and ask that you direct our meeting according to your will. As you said in James 1:5, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him. We claim this promise as we start our meeting, and we trust in your provision. Thank you for being with us always. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Mayor Williams.
Here.
Vice Mayor Tyler.
Here.
Councilmember Cagle.
Here.
Councilmember Ezell.
Here.
Councilmember Witt.
Here.
City Manager Miller.
Here.
City Attorney Litchford.
Here.
All right, the next item is approval of the minutes of October 23rd, 2025. I assume everyone's had an opportunity to review those minutes. I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
A motion to approve by Councilmember Witt and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do we have any discussion or corrections? I see none. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell.
Yes.
Councilmember Witt.
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes. Minutes are approved. We'll move to the next item, which is communications of citizens. This is an opportunity for any citizen in the audience would like to come forward, address the council with any questions or concerns. No one is actually logged in on the sign-in sheet, but if there's anyone that would like to come forward now from the audience, now's your time. You have up to 5 minutes. I don't see anyone, so we'll move to the next item, which is communication of council members. I'll start on this side. Councilmember Cagle.
No, sir, nothing.
Vice Mayor Tyler.
Nothing for me at this time, Mayor.
Councilmember Witt.
Nothing.
Councilmember Ezell.
I was asked, who's in charge of making the flag at half-staff when it's supposed to be. Understand when, Vice
Maintenance.
President Cheney,
Yeah, our
when he passed that we-
maintenance department gets,
that we didn't lower it.
when
That's what I was told.
I would take the blame for that one.
Okay.
I did see some of the places were lowered in the city.
I actually just changed the Tennessee flag because it was upside down. That's what I was doing. A lot of times they put the star on the wrong way. So yeah.
Thank you.
Was that at Camp Jordan?
No, this is here.
Oh.
Here,
So the one at Camp Jordan was upside down too.
Anything else, sir? All right. As usual, I'll mention there's so many activities and events that are going on in Camp Jordan in the arena, so always go and check eastridgeparksandrec.com or their Facebook page. There is just a few days left for the indoor soccer registration. That will end on November the 16th. And then we have our Christmas parade coming up pretty soon.
Week from this Saturday.
Yeah, a week from this Saturday. It starts at 6:30. I think staging is around 3:30. And it's the normal route, Germantown, down Ringo Road to Tombras. Registration's ended, but I want to remind everyone to attend. This is an awesome parade, and of course, there'll be trophies and awards presented for the floats and things, and we will present those at our next council meeting on the 11th. Then our third annual East Ridge Community Thanksgiving is Monday, November the 24th, 5 to 8 at Camp Jordan Arena. You can still pre-register, correct? Not required, but, and still need volunteers willing to sign up? Okay. And then I think this year's main event sponsor is Park Ridge East Hospital, who's continued to support and help with this annual celebration. The city's also offering sponsorships still for opportunities from local business, churches, community organizations to help support this event. And I think the tiers begin at $100, which includes recognition throughout the event, promotions, and activities. Last year, our community Thanksgiving, and that was our second, served over 450 meals. So, and that's with helps of tons and tons of local volunteers. So we hope to continue that and hopefully have that grow and started another tradition here. Then East Ridge Library, the few things I wanted to mention that's coming up. Dino Adventures is Saturday, November the 15th at 11 a.m. Meet dinosaur trainers. They'll dig for fossils, play some dinosaur games. They'll leave with trading cards and bookmarks. There's also going to be a raffle for a cute dinosaur basket. So go to if you attend that, or you can go by, you don't have to attend it, but you can go by the library and enter, and then the winner will be picked on Monday the 24th. And then needle felting for kids is the 18th, 4:30 to 5:30. They make colorful hand-spun turkey and other types of figurines with fabric pieces. It gives basic hand skills and learning of texture, color, and creativity. And then the middle school book club is Thursday the 20th from 3:30 to 4:30. That's ages 10 and up, which is 5th to 8th grade. The book of the month is Finding Langston by Lisa Klein Ransom. And all those events, call to register 423-867-7323. Always love talking about Parks and Rec in our library. So I'll hand it over now to City Manager Miller.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple updates on some of our projects going on. North Mac Smith Road, seems like we've been working on that for a long time. See light at the end of the tunnel. The outside lanes on North Mac Smith Road, it's being widened from 2 to 4 lanes, 5 lanes up towards Ringle Road. The outside has been asphalted. The north and south outside lanes now will carry the traffic while the 2 islands are being constructed in front of Cracker Barrel. Once that is done, we're going to schedule the resurfacing of the roads. We hope this will happen next week, weather permitting. We look good tomorrow. Monday we look good, but we see rainstorms coming in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we really don't need that. We've got resurfacing going on at North Mac Smith Road. We have city resurfacing of our streets going on. Finishing that project, we need about three days to get that done. And what's the other one we got? Oh, back here they were resurfacing at the Venue 1921, our multi-purpose pavilion area. Hopefully they'll be done with that, completed tomorrow, and then striping on Monday. So we're hopefully going to have North Mac Smith Road done first week of December. Venue 1921 is moving ahead. Got a lot of the trades have been completed. The plumbing, interior, exterior lighting, painting, all that has been done. HVAC, epoxy flooring, all that has been completed. They're looking at completion, substantial completion, the first week in December, at the latest. A lot of the work should be completed. Resurfacing tomorrow, as I mentioned, and if we approve the landscaping bid tonight, they'll be in probably next week to get the landscaping started and completed by Thanksgiving time. So that is moving forward quite expeditiously. Our community center is doing that also. You note that the expansion to the west has been completed. The slab is completed, has been ready for pouring of the floor. That was done, I believe it was today. Painting's been going on inside the building, ceiling grid's completed, the low bay lighting's completed. Exterior soffit work around where we're gonna seal everything around the low bay and high bay. That is ongoing. They did, made a dent in it, last week and this week. And the, pre-engineered metal building, which is gonna be the gymnasium area, that will be coming in and starting November 17th. So we're moving this along. This project will not be completed until end of February or March of 2026. But we're moving that project forward. That's all I have.
Thanks, sir. All right, we'll move to the next item, which is old business. First is the public hearing for ordinance 1236, and then we'll move into the ordinance.
This is the public hearing for ordinance number 1236, an ordinance of the East Ridge City Council to amend the zoning regulations and the zoning map of the city of East Ridge, Tennessee, so as to rezone the property located at 416 Donaldson Road, tax map number 156E-L-009 from R1 residential district to R2 residential duplex district.
Thank you, sir. I will open up this public hearing. Mr. Howell, do you want to?
Yes, Mayor and Council, just to recap this one more time. So this was an existing duplex that was legal non-conforming prior to the adoption of the 1989 41 ordinance. Following that ordinance 481, the structure was identified as legal non-conforming. Under the new zoning regulations in R1, the applicant seeks to realign this with the zoning regulations to make it conforming.
Thank you, sir. This is a public hearing, so this is an opportunity for anyone that is in favor of or opposed. They have an opportunity to come forward and address the council. Is the applicant here? Would he like to come forward and say anything, or are you good? No comments? All right. I don't see anyone, so I will close this public hearing and we'll move into the ordinance at 1236.
This is the reading for consideration for ordinance number 1236, an ordinance of the East Ridge City Council to amend the zoning regulations and the zoning map of the city of East Ridge, Tennessee, so as to rezone the property located at 416 Donaldson Road, tax map number 156E-L-009 from R1 residential district to R2 residential duplex district.
Thank you, sir. This is second and final reading. I'm going to ask you to repeat. So, council, I'll entertain a motion for ordinance number 1236.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 1236.
Second.
Have a motion to approve by Vice Mayor Tyler and a second by Councilmember Witt. Is there any discussion?
Just verify, it already has a duplex on it, correct?
That's correct. There's an existing duplex, yes.
Any other questions? See none. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell,
Yes.
Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, ordinance number 1236 approved, second and final reading. Thank you. We'll move to new business, ordinance number 1238.
An ordinance of the East Ridge City Council to amend the fiscal year 2026 operating budget ordinance number 1226 by changing the revenues and expenditures of various funds.
Thank you, sir. This will be the first reading. Ms. Qualls.
Yes, as you can tell, this is a fire engine we ordered a couple of years ago, as it takes 2 years at least to build them. We had made half the deposit, and then this is the final. And at the time that you approved it, y'all said the money would come from the fund balance. That's why I've noted that it's use of fund balance. And then we have the new grant that we got from Hamilton County. That one will be in the capital projects. It shows the amount of money that the county will give us, and then what we have to match it with. So those are the two items.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, council will entertain a motion for ordinance number 1238.
I make a motion to approve ordinance number 1238.
Second.
A motion approved by Councilmember Witt and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do we have any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler?
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle?
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell?
Yes.
Councilmember Witt?
Yes.
Mayor Williams?
Yes. Ordinance number 1238 passed first reading. We'll move to item B, resolution number 3759.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council approving an interlocal agreement for the city of East Ridge to provide fire and police services to the city of Ridgeside.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Miller.
Thank you, Mayor. City of East Ridge and the City of Ridgeside entered into a interlocal agreement dated back to June 24th, 2021. There was an agreement before that period of time, back to, I believe, 16 or 17, to provide police protection services to Ridgeside and to provide fire protection services to Ridgeside. These agreements automatically renewed every fiscal year. However, there was no provision for a cost of service increase after the June 30th, 2024 date. I worked with the mayor of the city of Ridgeside and developing addendums to the police and fire interlocal agreements that would employ a 4% increase for fiscal year July 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026. We have until December 31st of 2025 to make any changes to this agreement. After that, the agreement is automatically renewed without any increase for a cost of living. We usually give a cost of living of 3%, or have in at least the past 3 years, and up towards an average of 1% of a performance increase, or a total of an average of 4%. The two addendums before you under this resolution would increase the payment that Ridgeside would have to provide to the city of East Ridge in the amount of, would increase it to $90,171 for police services and $40,994 for fire services beginning July 1st of 2026 to June 30th, 2027. You have attached to the addendum memorandum the number of calls. Police had 46 calls for services during the past 12 months, October to October, 14 calls for fire. However, also note too that the East Ridge Police Department performs 2 patrols per shift. We have a shift goes 6 in the morning till 6 at night, and 6 at night to 6 in the morning. We perform 2 patrols over for their city, and that's included in that. So it's before you tonight for your consideration for approval. The city of Ridgeside has agreed to the terms for the period July 1st, 2026 to June 30th, 2027.
Thank you, sir. Council, I entertain a motion for resolution number 3759.
Make a motion to approve resolution 3759.
Second.
Have a motion to approve by Vice Mayor Tyler and a second by Councilmember Witt. Do we have any discussion? See none. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler?
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle?
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell?
Yes.
Councilmember Witt?
Yes.
Mayor Williams?
Yes. Resolution number 3759 approved. We'll move to item C, resolution number 3760.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council authorizing the advancement of state salary supplement payments for eligible firefighters and police officers.
Thank you, sir. Chief Oselton, Chief Williams.
Yes, sir. This is something we've done for many years, advance the state training supplement towards the officers. This year, the police department will have 48 officers at $800 per officer for a total of $38,400. Then the city will be recompensed by the state sometime early next year.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Mayor and Council, the fire department has 29 eligible full-time firefighters, certified firefighters they'll be eligible, $800 apiece. It's $23,200. I believe the state refunds that money around between April and June, thereabout, of next year.
Thank you, sir. Council entertain a motion for resolution number 3760.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 3760.
Second.
Have a motion to approve by Councilmember Ezell and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do we have any discussion? See none. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell,
Yes.
Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, resolution number 3760 approved. We'll move to item D, resolution number 3761.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council approving a bid for in-car tablets and mounting solutions for the East Ridge Police Department.
Thank you, sir. Chief Olson.
Yes, Mayor and Council, this is to buy 10 ruggedized tablets. We're replacing our traditional laptops as they wear out. We put this out for bid, opened them October 24th. These are the same tablets that we got 10 of last year, with the exception this has a larger hard drive in it. The bid on that, the low bid was $40,128.20 from Dairy Solutions.
Thank you, sir. Council entertain a motion for resolution number 3761.
Make a motion to approve resolution 3761.
Second.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
You're good.
Have a motion to approve by Vice Mayor Tyler and a second by Councilmember Witt.
You're next.
Do you have any discussion?
Yeah, is ruggedized a word?
It actually is. It's in the advertisement.
I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I was like,
But basically, it's not like your typical one. Everybody knows police are hard on equipment. These are drop tested, I believe, from 3 feet, 4 feet, something like that, and they'll still function.
impressive. Learn something new every day.
So these are just the laptops, so there'll be a process of transferring from an old laptop to these new laptops, and we'll be able to do that in-house?
We do that in-house as well,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you, sir.
This is also part of your budget.
Right,
yearly,
what
correct?
we've tried to do is, we have 54 officers. A laptop at its best is gonna last 5 years, so try to replace all the computers at once is ridiculous, so we try to get 10 a year.
Yep, so it says, approved in current budget. Awesome. Any other questions? Seeing none, roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell,
Yes.
Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, resolution number 3761 approved and passed. We'll move to item E, resolution number 3762.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council approving a change order for the new fire engine pumper in the amount of $12,533.
Thank you, sir. Chief Williams.
Yes, Mayor and Council. The fire department is requesting the mayor and council to accept a change order for the new engine. This change order was for an onboard phone system that is a necessity when extinguishing fires. This change order is in the amount of $12,533.
Thank you, sir. Council will entertain a motion for resolution number 3762.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 3762.
Second.
Have a motion to approve by Councilmember Ezell and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do we have any discussion? See none. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell,
Yes.
Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, resolution number 3762 passed and approved. Thank you, sir. We'll move to item F, resolution number 3763.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council setting forth conditions on the sale, service, and/or consumption of wine, alcohol, and beer at venue 1921 at East Ridge.
Thank you, sir. It's going to be
Myself.
yourself, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This proposed resolution outlines the following key provisions. The venue definition, the address of our venue 1921 at East Ridge is 1501 Thomas Avenue. The approval authority, that would be the city manager, would be the final approval on this, subject to any comments or conditions that would be outlined by police chief and/or the park and recreation director or the venue manager. Application process must be at least 30 days in advance through the city clerk using the designated form application that we have devised. The review criteria would be evaluated by city staff, and if it's, approval may be denied based on safety, infrastructure, applicant history, or outstanding obligations. Other than that, if you've got a clean bill, you've done a good job conducting these venues at other areas with no problems, then we welcome you aboard. You have a $50 non-refundable alcohol event with potential for additional city-related costs. If it is an event that involves alcohol in excess of 100 people, then you're going to have to pay a price for police officers to be present during the venue, and that cost you'll have to bear yourself. We don't need to have any kind of fracas going on or come about in any way, shape, or form. And then we get involved with insurance and liability, must provide proof of insurance and agree to identify the city for this event. That's pretty much what we're looking at, kind of summed up.
Thank you, sir. Council, I entertain a motion for resolution number 3763.
I make a motion to approve resolution number 3760.
Second.
Have a motion approved by Councilmember Whitt and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do we have any discussion?
Just a question.
Yes, sir.
The definition of the venue, it says 1501 Thomas Avenue and surrounding areas. What's the surrounding areas?
Parking lot would
At
be
the
it.
venue?
Yes, the parking lot of the venue, and that's it, really. The parking lot, and then, of course, you've got the patio off to the north or south, and you've got a large grass area to the north. So that's not part of the 1501, so we're saying surrounding areas as being,
Just
Just-
around that building?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Any others? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. To clarify that more, 1501 is just the venue. It's not 1501 is the school or
No.
part of the
No,
playground?
no, 1501
Okay.
is the address for that structure that was built, that 12,000 square foot structure in the rear of City Hall. If we
Okay.
do anything with the school, that would
So-
be a different address.
So right now, the school is 1501.
Is the school 1501?
I don't know, it's what I'm asking.
No,
Yes, it is 1501.
it is?
That whole, it's one big parcel. The whole school is 1501.
Okay,
Well,
I stand corrected.
well, the definition was intended to be the pavilion structure at 1501. And then I put in here, if you look at the,
Including, okay,
the memo does say surrounding areas, but the actual resolution says adjacent parking areas and green space that is owned, leased, or operated by the city. So the intent was to clarify, it is not all of
Thank you.
1501. It's the pavilion located at the 1501 address, together with the adjacent parking and green space. That was the definition.
Yes. Section 1, definition 1.
Yeah, I recognize that the
and
memo,
it's, yeah,
I think the memo was intended just to give a general, general definition of it. But if you look in the actual body of it, it's defined as parking area, green space, not the school.
well, when the,
So, as it stands right now, the school, the playground, the splash pad is all 1501 Commerce Avenue.
Actually, the playground and splash pad are considered part of 1513, which is the community center.
Okay.
Because the
Okay.
playground was the school at one time.
Right.
Before it was
Right.
given to us.
So whatever the disposition ends up with McBride School, whatever comes of that, we would have to give that its own address.
Yeah, so it should have been subdivided before we started doing the building and,
Not really, because it's all City
well,
of
to
East.
where we
it's all-
could have two
Yeah,
addresses.
it's all City of East Ridge, it's all City of East
Yeah,
Ridge
but-
property.
1501A, 1501B.
Oh,
Do that.
Well, I'll say, when I was drafting this, I specifically thought, I did look up the addresses and was concerned with the idea that someone might take a stretched interpretation of venue 1921 as including all of 1501. And so that's why I put in here, it is the pavilion structure constructed at 1501, not defined as the address at 1501 and all of that included. So that was intentional.
I think the reason for the question is because it says surrounding area.
Well, the memo does,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
not
the memo
resolution.
says that, but yeah, under the definitions, it includes the parking and the green space, the patio.
All right, now I'm looking over on the back page, no, not the very back, but the one in front of it, acknowledgements. The second dot down here in acknowledgement, it says only city and venue 1921 approved services staff will serve alcohol. So our city,
I don't know where you're looking, what page
the back
you're on.
page of this,
Oh,
well, who in the city is gonna be allowed to serve beer and alcohol?
city engineers approved bar service staff. Only city and venue 1921 approved bar services staff. Services staff, we're not delivering, these are
Service
individuals
staff
that
is approved, the venue 19 approved bar service staff, all right?
We don't have
We're
a,
approving all of these bar staff, but it says only city right there, so,
city and venue approved bar
Okay.
staff.
okay. So no
Only city and
employees.
venue approved bar staff services. I see what you're saying. They have to be approved by the city to be able to serve alcohol. Now, we're going to have a list of bar services. Person comes in and says, we want to serve alcohol. Here's 4 or 5 services you can use. They've all been certified, they're all licensed, they all can do it. If somebody says, well, I don't want any of them, I want to bring my own person in. If they bring their own person in, they've got to have that bar services that they're going to bring in has got to meet our specifications. They got to be certified, got to be licensed, and follow our rules and regulations. If you are not approved by the city, you do not serve alcohol at this establishment. And the person that's going to sign off on those is me, and I'm not going to sign off on anybody that doesn't have certification or license to do that, because I'm not going to put my name, or the city manager's not going to put their name out on the line if something were to happen.
Looking for the rest of nothing.
Okay.
Okay. I read somewhere today, I don't see it in here, maybe it's in the front page up here, that they are advertising for wedding organizer planners, photography that we have to use.
That's in the back part. That's in the upcoming, I think.
Okay.
Read that, yeah.
So it's not to be voted on tonight.
No,
Okay.
it's,
All right.
I think it's actually the resolution of East Ridge City Council approving the preferred vendor list. That's 9B under the tentative agenda for December 11th.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't agree with all of that. I put them both together. Okay.
Anything else? Anyone else? All right, we have a motion and a second. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
No,
Councilmember Ezell, Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, resolution number 3763 approved. We'll move to item G, resolution number 3764.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council approving the proposal from Big Sky Landscapes for landscaping services at venue 1921 at East Ridge.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, that's me.
Mr. Miller.
I should note that our Parks and Recreation Director, Shauna Skiles, is sick tonight, and I said, stay home. I don't need you to bring anything in the city hall. So she's doing that. We wish her well. This was the landscaping that we looked at. If you would refer to the one page that has the green and I guess reddish pink colors on it, you will note we started with a large area. However, we whittled it down after we saw the costs. We brought the costs down to what we feel would be a good landscaping plan for the venue 1921. We are looking at various evergreen plants and flowering plants and so forth going around the, actually we see on the on the south side, in the front, in the north, that would be the northwest corner, and also in front of the stormwater detention pond, where you see it in the right corner of the page. Why we wanted to put some in there, I wanted to basically blank out the rear part of the old cafeteria at McBrien School because it's not aesthetically pleasing, so do what we can with landscaping there. The city staff will take care of replacing the plywood and painting the cafeteria area of the school to at least make it look better. We'll take out all the RCP, reinforced concrete pipe couplings out there. Also, the trees will be trimmed, manicured, that are on the south side of McBrien School, at least make it look presentable. So we've got the cost down to $58,150, which I think is a good price for what landscaping quote we brought in. And do we have anybody representing the company? No? Okay. Well, they did, Big Sky Landscape did a good job on putting this together. Got a lot of plantings going in, irrigation's in, and this is before the city. At this time, I'd like to get your approval so we can start planting ASAP, because November and first part of December are your planting times to get this done. If it doesn't get done by the second week in December, we gotta wait until March or April to do the plantings. You can't plant in later December, January, February, beginning of March.
Thank you, sir.
This is within the budget we have for the venue. Just to let you know where we stand at this time, $8 million bond issue that we took out in 2024. We had $7.5 million set aside completely for the pavilion project, what we call, and $1.5 million set aside for Camp Jordan Park enhancements, which included the lighting, new lighting and replacement lights out there, as well as restroom facility upgrades, the roof, and that all has been done over the past year and a half. Right now, our total expenditures on all this is $7.5 million. So we've got, with everything accounted in here, which includes furniture, landscaping, kitchen, miscellaneous, AV, and so forth. So could have had about $500,000 left over.
Thank you, sir. Council will entertain a motion to resolution number 3764.
I make a motion to approve resolution number 3764.
Second.
A motion approved by Councilmember Witt and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do you have any discussion? Yes, sir.
I've got two. Up here in the irrigation addition, you said it was all complete. Has the contractor come in and run all the wire for those 5 additional?
All of that, yeah. They're in the process of doing that now. They have not put the sod down. They're still working on the irrigation today.
Okay, so the wires hadn't been completed.
No,
Okay. Then down here in the L-shaped section on side of building,
yes,
I noticed there's a $15,000 alternate plan there. Is that gonna be utilized, or is that
that one,
just?
on the
that
dog
just-
park?
No, sir. The L-shaped section on side, alternate,
Okay,
double-sided.
that's in front of the patio. That will be done. That's included.
The 14,000 is, 14,995 is included in the 11,
I have a breakdown of the plant materials and so forth, but I don't know where the plants are going.
no, what I'm saying is the 14,995, is it gonna change, or at the 11,4, is it gonna change to 14,995? Are we gonna add this 100-foot of double-sided fence?
No. The L-shaped section on,
It's the bottom page of the first,
yeah, first
Page on
page,
the
11-4. Yes. No, that's staying at 11-4.
okay.
We did that was at 14 something, I pulled it back. Tara and I pulled it back. We wanted to get this, I wanted to get basically, the original came in at 75 to 80. I said, that's too much, let's see what we can cut. And that was one of the cuts. We took the 14 something down to 11-4. So 11-4 is what we're doing.
Thanks, sir. All right, no other roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler?
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle?
Yes,
Councilmember Ezell? Councilmember Witt?
Yes.
Mayor Williams?
Yes, resolution number 3764 approved. We'll move to item H, resolution number 3765.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council approving the purchase of chairs, tables, and linens for venue 1921 at East Ridge.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Miller?
Yes, sir, thank you. This includes folding tables for the indoor and outdoor use, high tops and irregular tables. Good amount of the tables we're gonna bring up from Camp Jordan, because we don't really use them down there that much, so we're gonna bring them up here. The resin folding chairs with cushions. The example is in my office. It's the white chair that we're gonna look at acquiring. Tablecloths in various sizes and styles. If people want to bring their own tablecloths, they can bring their own. If they don't, then they'll utilize ours. And also the chair and table dollies for transport and storage. So we totaled this up to $15,478. You gotta understand that we're looking at staffing this to the point where we can accommodate up to 500 at a meal.
Thank you, sir. Council will entertain a motion on resolution number 3765.
Make a motion to approve resolution 3765.
Second.
A motion to approve by Vice Mayor Tyler and a second by Councilmember Witt. Do we have any discussion?
Just one, if you have an event going on down at the arena and one here, do we gotta come back and approve buying tables? Just a question. If so, reason why I ask is if it's gonna be that way, we should buy more.
I'm not saying that this is gonna be a final order. The white chairs that we have, there's a concern in regard to, the comfortability, if that's even a word. We may have to order more chairs. And possibly tables, but right now, we don't have any 500 guest events coming up right now. Some of this will have to be filled in and acquired over the years. I don't wanna do it all at one time. We have tables down at the arena that we can use up here. I'm not saying we need to take them back and forth. If that's the case, then we may have to look at ordering more tables for just up here. But the table's a table. When you put a white tablecloth over it, it looks nice.
Yes, sir. Councilmember Cagle, do you have a question?
Oh, yes, sir. I was looking at the cheers here. They all say basically the same thing. Are these identical cheers?
Yes.
Because one of them is $21.84 each, and the other one is $23.33 each.
We ended up, we went with the lower price, $21.84.
Well, you got $7,000 on one of them priced, and then you got $43.69 on the other one. So is that how both of them added into the thing? Is
I would assume so, because I told him, if you're going to compare apples to apples, then you may take the lowest responsible price that we can get.
I see we've ordered one pack of 200. Then over here, we've ordered one pack of 300. I know it's not much money, but money's money.
Are you talking about the white chairs?
Yes, sir?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I have two of my, do you know?
I believe it's because we could only get 200 from one of the vendors, so we got the other 300 that were a little bit more from the other vendor. There's
Okay.
not that much difference, but we need 500. And they've got them in stock for us to be able to get them ordered.
It says here they had 3 of these 200 packs in stock.
Right, but I think what she's saying is you'd have to get 400 or 600, and they needed 5,
5, yes, sir.
because it's in packs of 200 for the cheaper one. So you'd have to get,
You were involved
you
in
couldn't
that?
get 500.
Sir.
Okay,
Yeah, they always, we all meet. They usually end up meeting with me at some point.
okay.
So to get the 500 they wanted, they had to do a 300 pack and a 200 pack instead of. Does that make sense? Okay, any other questions? Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell,
Yes.
Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, resolution number 3765 approved. We'll move to item I, resolution number 3766.
A resolution of the East Ridge City Council allowing East Ridge Elementary School to use Camp Jordan Arena and waive the fees for such usage.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Miller, is this you?
Oh.
Since you're filling in as the Parking and Recs Director.
East Ridge Elementary School is requesting use of Camp Jordan Arena for Tuesday, May 19th, 2026, from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. for their 5th grade graduation ceremony. We've done this in the past, and we're asking that the council go ahead and relieve them of that cost, waive the rental fees at this time for this event.
Thank you, sir. Council entertain a motion for resolution number 3766.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 3766.
Second.
Have a motion approved by Councilmember Witt and a second by Vice Mayor Tyler. Do we have any discussion? I see none. Roll call, Ms. Dietrich.
Vice Mayor Tyler,
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle,
Yes.
Councilmember Ezell,
Yes.
Councilmember Witt,
Yes.
Mayor Williams.
Yes, resolution number 3766 approved. That is the last item on our agenda. So the next is to discuss the tentative agenda for December 11th, 2025 council meeting. Under the first item would be the presentation of the Christmas Parade Awards, as I mentioned earlier. So our Christmas Parade will have been conducted and our winners will be selected and we'll present that. Any other comments or questions? Then the next item is a presentation of the fiscal year 2024, 2025 audit. Ms. Wallace?
They're gonna come tell us how good we did.
And we're in good shape.
Yes.
Awesome. Any questions, council? All right. Under old business is ordinance number 1238, an ordinance of East Ridge City Council to amend the fiscal year 2026 operating budget, ordinance number 1226, by changing the revenues and expenditures of various funds. This would be the second and final reading we passed earlier. Any additional questions, council? I'll see none. Under new business, a unnumbered resolution, a resolution of the East Ridge City Council approving the bid for the 2026 seasonal recreational uniforms. Mr. Miller?
Yeah, will be uniforms, for our upcoming season. We're looking at, bids will be open on December 3rd, and we will report the results to the city council and for award on December 11th at the next council meeting.
Thanks, sir. Council, any questions? See none. The next item is unnumbered resolution, the resolution of East Ridge City Council approving the preferred vendor list for venue 1921 at East Ridge. Mr. Miller?
Okay, we're looking at a vendor list when individuals come in for parties, birthday parties, weddings, any special event, dinners, birthday parties, whatever. Some of them will have their own caterers. Some of them will have their own event planners, floral arrangements, requests for somebody to do bar services. Other people are going to come in saying, I want to have a party, I want to have a dinner, I want to have a special event. Do you have a vendor list that I can choose from to assist them? And that's what this is about here. We're putting the following categories together. The vendor list would include food services, this would be catering companies. We're looking at probably half a dozen that we would present as potential caterers. If they want to bring their own caterer in, fine with us. Don't have a problem with that. But a lot of people will come in and say, I don't want to go through the hassle of going out there and trying to find a caterer. Do you have a list of preferred caterers that you can present to us? And let them make that decision. Licensed bar services and staffing, we talked a little bit about that before. They do have to have their valid licensing and insurance to be able to come in and present, or to come in and get involved with serving of alcohol and beer and wine. Floral and decor, same thing there. Event planning and coordination. This is the wedding planners, corporate event coordinators. Some people want to have a wedding planner for a wedding. We're not going to provide that service at the venue 1921. We're not in the event. We're not in the event planning or wedding planner service. We'll present you, you make your choice. Same thing with lighting and AV. We have the lighting, we have sound, but if they want a DJ, if they want an individual group that's coming in and playing music, whatever, and need special lighting, we'll have vendors that will be able to, they'll be able to call them up and select them. We're presenting the facility, we're not presenting the services that go along with all the components that go along with putting on a wedding, a dinner, a presentation, a birthday party, whatever. Rentals, this would be in regard to furniture, tents, staging, dance floors, things along that line. We were thinking about having a dance floor and just renting it out. Problem is though, we want a seat when we get all the tables and chairs in our bars. If we're gonna have enough room, I'm not so sure having a stage and a dance floor somewhere to put within our building over there, because there are rentals out there that you can rent a stage, you can rent a dance floor for those type of events going on. And then photography and videography. We will have a vendor list on those. If somebody wants to select them, or if somebody wants to say, fine, I'll just have my friend do it. I know when my sister got married years ago, Mother looked at me and she said, I want you to take the pictures, because did some photography in my younger days. And so she gave me the list and said, okay, son, here's all the pictures I want you to take. So I had to gather everybody together and take the pictures instead of paying for an outfit to come in and did it. I did it for nothing. So this is what we're looking at when we're saying preferred vendor list.
Thank you, sir. Questions?
So they are not required to use this
No,
preferred vendors
no.
list?
No, these are only
Suggestion.
suggestions,
Okay.
because we have individuals that come in and say, hey, I want to put in a party, I don't want to go through the internet and search for video, search for this. These individuals will be able to check them out and make sure that they're able to take care of the service, provide a service that they're the vendor for, and it's only suggestions to them. They're not required to go off our list.
What are going to be the qualifications for the drone operators?
The what?
The drone operators? Down there in photography
Yeah,
and videography?
I don't have that in front of me, so I'm not sure what they're looking at, but it probably would involve the police department involved in it, since they do drones.
Well, typically, the drone operators are under the purview of the FAA.
Yes. Yeah, I know that, but a drone operator is gonna be a little bit different. I think you've gotta be, it's almost, don't you have to be licensed to be a drone operator? So this is gonna be the same as far as bar services and staffing. I mean, you gotta have to be licensed and certified and carry insurance on this. Same thing's gonna have to go for a drone operator. I mean, you just can't sit there and say, well, I'm bringing my buddy in and he's gonna fly the drone.
That's
No,
kind of what I was getting at.
no.
Any other questions? Is this preferred vendor list, is this gonna go through, an open forum for people to submit, or is it
Yes.
something, okay?
No, this is, yeah, once you approve this, we're going out and bidding this out and accepting
Okay,
bids.
awesome.
And then we'll vent them, check out their qualifications, what they've done, accomplishments and so forth.
Okay,
And, if they all pan out, if we get 7 of them and all 7 come out with high marks, we'll put all 7 down. These are only suggestions. If you want your own, you certainly can bring them in. Most of them, as far as food services and florals and lighting and rentals, you really don't have to be licensed and certified to do that kind of work, but you're gonna have to do so on some of them, especially alcohol, beer and wine, and drones.
thank you, sir. If no other
I got
questions?
one other thing.
Yes,
I noticed we've put that we got to have police officer when we got 100 or more.
Yes. We picked 100.
Yeah, that's, to me, that is too high,
What would you
Because
suggest?
I went to one here the other day down here by Red Top Mountain, down there in that pavilion they got. And they were probably 70 or 80 people there. And there's probably 45, 50 that I kind of called unruly, because the more they drank, the louder they got, the rudier they got. So, and one policeman, in my opinion, cannot handle 40, 50, 60 people.
No,
They
but
sure
you-
couldn't have handled that group. So,
Yeah, but if you had 40 or 50 or 60 people, one police officer that's there makes a call to bring in other police officers. You're not gonna have 5 or 6
Yeah.
police officers standing around at a wedding of 60 or 70 people. Who's gonna pay for that? I mean,
well, that'd be the people renting the venue.
and when you start putting that on there, they're gonna see the cost of it. East Ridge, you've gotta have a wedding of 60 or 70 people, need 4 or 5 police officers, they're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna lose the venue. In the last job I had in Leavenworth, we had 50 out of 52 weekends a year, we had weddings. Sometimes 3 weddings at one time in our community center. There wasn't a wedding I ever had that I needed a police officer at. And I guess I'm the one that basically said, well, 100, but if you feel that we need to go down to 50, I mean, we can put that in there, or 75. I just don't know what a good number would be.
Well, the 500 scares me with one police officer.
Granted, I'm not saying 500.
Yeah,
You don't
but it
get-
says right here, but we've only limited one police officer over 100. That's what I'm saying. But when you're saying we're gonna have 500 people in there, cause that's what we're supplying it with, 500 chairs, enough
No,
tables.
I understand, no,
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, and I've been to, annually, maybe 3 or 4 major events of over 500 down at the convention center downtown. I don't see police officers around.
Well, it's just conversation, you know.
I know, no,
Cause it kinda worries me.
I know what you're saying.
Anything else?
No.
All right, the next item is unnumbered resolution, a resolution of East Ridge City Council accepting the Step 1 Teaching Garden Grant.
Okay,
This is-
that's me
this-
too.
This is you? You're also the head librarian
Cameron,
tonight?
yeah. I'm doing my acting
You're
today.
going out with a bang, aren't you? You covering everything.
No, not yet. I still have a couple more meetings. They're requesting approval from the mayor and council to accept a grant, a Step 1 Teaching Garden Grant from Hamilton County Health Department. I think it's in the amount of $1,000, and they're going to want to put some planters, I guess, vertical out in front of the library area on wheels that they could wheel around. More along the lines of a teaching. I don't know everything about these, however, the library wants to put in for it. They show me where they want to put it, and I was okay with it, so.
Awesome. Any questions, council?
Did we not talk about this last meeting?
Yes,
Okay, same one.
yes.
Any other questions? The next item is a number resolution, a resolution of the East Ridge City Council memorializing an appointment by Councilmember Ezell to the East Ridge Beer Board.
I'm all good.
You're all good? All right. The next is a number resolution, the resolution of the East Ridge City Council memorializing the appointment of the chairperson of the East Ridge Beer Board by Mayor Williams. This is something that's done annually after every year, so I'll be presenting the appointment for the chairperson for your memorialization. Any questions on that? The next item is unnumbered resolution, a resolution of the East Ridge City Council memorializing an appointment by Councilmember Cagle to the East Ridge Library Board.
I'm ready.
And I think we've got some, we've already got some applications in. And then the next two is resolution, a number resolution for the City Council memorializing an appointment by Councilmember Witt to the East Ridge Library Board. And then the next item is the overall appointment by the City Council to the Library Board. Any questions on any of those? All right, that is the last item on the tentative agenda. Is there any other items we need to consider?
Just an update on the food vendor. I think you can put that on there. I have talked to several members of council. I think we can get that in, to the next one, so add it to the, tentative agenda.
Okay. Anything else?
On these applications for your library board, if you had a question about any one of them, is it okay to call them or? should
Oh,
we ask-
absolutely.
ask you?
Absolutely. I actually sit down with every one of my board appointment. They send an application, I sit down with each one of them personally if I can, if not on the phone, and talk to them. Yes?
I'm just curious where the college professor, where that was at, and where did they substitute teach? They said they did both. I'm just curious where.
Yeah. Feel free.
Thank you.
I got one thing to ask Mr. Miller. I asked him the other day. Did you ever follow up on the storm drains on John Ross Road?
Yep. I did. It's not part of the state contract. State doesn't get involved with raising inlets, period. We were down there, took a look at them. There are when we were doing our road inspection, annual road inspection last week, and then we continued it this week. I think it was Tuesday morning. We went down and took a look at them. There's 2 of them that we're gonna do ourselves with our street division. But the state would not approve that work to be done. It's not part of the contract.
Did they tie the intersections in?
Yes,
Okay.
but there's 2 of them that if you do move over to the right lane, you will hit that. And we intentionally hit it with Jeff's truck, and you can feel it. Yeah, we need to raise 2 of them.
Anything else? One thing that I failed to mention in my communication was, we had Veterans Day earlier this week, so we wanted to recognize all the veterans and recognize them. I was up at City Hall that day, and it was impressive to see that we'd put a table out for our veterans. So thank y'all, that was very nice to do that. Also, I have a couple other things I should have mentioned, but I'll close with this. Hamilton County's Christmas tree lighting is Tuesday, November the 25th at 4:30. That's at Courthouse Square. Everyone's invited to attend that. Actually, they asked for each one of the cities if they'd like to bring an ornament, and we've been doing that for several years. Actually, every year that they've been doing this is the 4th year that they've started this back with Mayor Wamp. So if some of you would like to come and join me, it'll be the 25th at 4:30 at Courthouse Square. And then wish everyone a very safe and happy Thanksgiving that's coming up. And this meeting is adjourned.